Is there any reason you can think of why you would take a so-called repentant terrorist back into the military? You can put them.
Hello and what's up guys? In this video, shocking standoff is unfolding behind the scenes of Nigeria's fight against insurgency, and it involves the military, the Borno state government, and the hundreds of rehabilitated former Boko Haram members. Report claimed that frontline soldiers have flatly rejected an alleged move to work alongside these so-called repentant terrorists, saying one thing is standing in the way: trust. According to reports, the Borno state government wants to demonstrate that its de-radicalization program is working by integrating some former insurgents into local security groups supporting military operations, but soldiers reportedly fear this could expose sensitive intelligence and jeopardize ongoing operations, insisting that similar concerns have surfaced before. As this controversy grows, one Nigerian has made a proposal that is now setting social media on fire. He argues that if government officials are truly confident these former insurgents have changed, then they should be entrusted with protecting governors, top politicians, ministers, and other VIPs first. His message has triggered intense debate across the country, but here is where the story takes an even more surprising turn. The questions Nigerians are now asking could change the entire conversation around the government's rehabilitation program. Guys, I will let you watch this video for yourself so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already done so. Take a look, guys, and remember to share your thoughts after watching.
Is there any reason you can think of why you would take a so-called repentant terrorist back into the military? You can put them to other use. You can set up farms for them. They can become welders. They can become, but not the military. I'm surprised. I'm pinching myself. That is this a dream or is this a reality that I'm having this kind of discussion this morning?
It sounded as though it's an initiative of the Borno state government, not the Nigerian military. Like you've said, the DIG has denied it that there's anything, But then, even if it wasn't done by the Nigerian military, even let's assume that this was an initiative of the Borno state government, trying to assist the Nigerian military should come out and not play politics or this or that party with this story, because it is going to really demoralize the Nigerian men of the armed forces in general to hear that people who were up in arms against them because they are now repentant terrorists are now being drafted to work alongside them. I don't know how they think that can work, because even they should put themselves in the position of saying, okay, you know what, we've fought against each other before in the war front, let's now be. It takes years, even if you have to convert somebody to be on your side. It takes years. It's not about a few months that they think that they've converted these people, and so they believe that, because what you're asking is for our military to put their lives in the hands of enemy combatants, under the guise of a repentant terrorist.
So, Nigerian soldiers in the northeast have said, no, we are not comfortable working with former Boko Haram members who have been de-radicalized. And why are they saying this? It's because the Borno state government has a de-radicalization program or initiative where they rehabilitate and reintegrate repentant Boko Haram members. And to prove that this initiative is working, the Borno state government has decided that let's deploy these repentant Boko Haram members to join troops who are fighting insurgency in the northeast. And the soldiers are saying, we don't trust these guys. These guys are likely to sabotage our efforts, and they are likely to leak intelligence to our enemies. And so that's where the problem is. The soldiers are not in agreement with the directive of the Borno state government. But I think I have a solution to this wahala. And here's my strategy. Those repentant Boko Haram members under the Borno state government's initiative should be absorbed into the Special Protection Unit of the Nigeria Police Force. Then those repentant Boko Haram members will be deployed to protect the Borno state governor, the deputy governor, basically all the government officials and VIPs in Borno state. They will also be deployed to protect the government officials and VIPs in Sokoto, Zamfara, Katsina, and other states that are plagued with insecurity in the north. Now, on a national level, there is a military program known as Operation Safe Corridor. That program has thousands of repentant and rehabilitated terrorists. And those ones can also be absorbed into the Special Protection Unit, and they'll be deployed to protect government officials at a national level. You know, the Senate President, the Deputy Senate President, the Speaker of the House of Representatives, all House of Rep members, all senators. They will also be deployed to protect VIPs like the President's son, Sheyi Tinubu, the wife of the President, Remi Tinubu, ministers like Nyesom Wike, and then all other governors in other parts of the country. I really think that this will not just reduce the strain on the Nigeria police force, it will help us really confirm if this rehabilitation program is working. Because if our leaders who have created these programs are willing to entrust their lives and the lives of their family members under the care of these repentant terrorists, that will be absolute proof that the rehabilitation program is working. Thank you all for listening to this proposal, and I hope that the Borno State government and the federal government of Nigeria considers it.
You're a quick one. So the Nigerian army are rejecting repentant Boko Haram, that they feel that they've repented. They're rejecting them to be deployed to them. They don't want them to be deployed to them. But these same repentant Boko Haram are the ones that the government of Nigeria wants them to start living with sane people. Isn't that crazy? People that are trained to kill, people that are trained to fight in a war front are rejecting repentant Boko Haram. But the same people that are being rejected, they want them to stay with us in the same society. Are you guys seeing that the government of Nigeria doesn't care about your life? The people that they're rejecting, they want them to come and stay with us. Oh, now we like rejected stone. No, now we like remnants now. Now we like to die. The army that are trained to kill, they don't want them. Or you want to reintegrate them into the society. The one that will fire the government. In fact, is it Tinubu? Is it all the service chiefs? You can just keep quiet. Your time is coming. Gradually, it's getting there. See, Nigeria, it's better be careful, because these people don't care a hoot about you guys. You vote this nonsense out and we're good to go. What is the meaning of repentant Boko Haram? People that have been killing humans for the longest, suddenly they want to repent and you want to reintegrate them into the society that contains the people they've been killing. Isn't that madness? Does it even make proper sense? It doesn't even make proper human sense. Like, these people know they think. Anyways, stay safe out there. You and I can stop the menace that's going on in this country. It all needs action, not just talking. Don't forget you can listen to me and go on.
Our government is paying Honorable Ambassador Aminat to represent us at the United Nations as a permanent member. Instead, this woman has used all our power, our own money, resources, to be promoting the Taliban in Afghanistan. Ẹgbọ́n mi dáadáa o, kẹ́ ẹ máa mọ̀ wípé àwa àti Haúsá, Fúlàní, ìrìn wa ò bára mu. You Igbo, you Yoruba, where they fight each other. We don't forget, say, we get independence together. That we were not enemies of each other before this Ikioroko enter our midst. Listen very well. They have been so smart in causing trouble among us, in making us to become each other's enemy, when we are not enemy. We have been progressing. This woman is using our money, our position at the United Nations, to be promoting the Taliban. The Taliban that has disallowed all women, all children from attending school. All women, all children from taking part in any official duty. Madam Aminat is using our money to promote those people. The agenda to Islamize Nigeria, the agenda to Sharialize Nigeria is a thing that they have in plan, that they have been planning for long, and we must stop fighting ourselves. And we are dealing with enemies. I will say clearly, We are dealing with enemies. The northern leaders are the enemy of Yoruba people. The northern leaders are the enemy of the Igbo people. The northern leaders are the enemy of progressive Nigeria. It is time we call a spade a spade. El-Rufai said, only a dead repentant is a good repentant. Only a dead terrorist is a repentant terrorist. The northern governors are coming together, headed by the Borno state governor, that repentant very to be reinstated to be reintegrated into the military. And if you have a family in the army, let them know that it is not an act of insubordination to refuse to work with jihadists. None of them is repentant. None of them is going to make Nigeria great. All they are trying to do is to infiltrate the system to know where the powers are in order for them to conquer us. Northerners are the enemy of the nation. We must find a way to cut them out.
Just a kind news where person go just wake up, see like this, go just dey bust your brain. You go imagine say, why things dey like this for this our dear country Nigeria? Why things dey like this? Oriented Times now they report say federal government will integrate repentant terrorists inside Nigerian army, and Nigerian army they reject allegedly. Oriented Times now they report them. Sometimes the one that say leadership, they see the rate of this country, how this our country don't bad reach with insecurity. The ones where the military feel fight now capture, they say they don't dare repented. They don't dare repent. Is there anything like repentant terrorists? You want to integrate them into the military, into our military forces. Allegedly, that they report them. I don't know how true this one, but if this is true, this is so wrong, man. It's so wrong. The rate of insecurity in this country is alarming. And for the government to reintegrate the ones where military don't capture, the bandits where military don't capture, our government want to reintegrate them, join them into the military. More. God I beg go, because the angle way things they go now, person don't understand again how they go reintegrate military terrorists into our military force. On a map my mind they fly for they see all this kind of news, because it is bad say problem go day for front. People know they keep people, they massacre people, they go village, scatter community, they go scatter everywhere.
Do you know the people that are beating most in this shenanigans that is going on in Nigeria? Do you know the people that are beating most? Those of our Igbo brothers. You understand? Those of our Igbo brothers who think that small change they are getting in the Nigerian military is enough for them to sacrifice their life in that country. They are the only people that I pity. They are still the only people that they're going to use for a sacrificial lamb. Because at the end of the day, they are the one that they're going to use for sacrifice. You understand? Because if you watch what has been going on in the northern part of the Nigeria, you will see that most of the people that the terrorists fight are Igbos and some Christians in the military. You understand? That is to show you that this is a setup. They are always setting them up. And when these people fight like this, the Nigerian government cannot do anything. Not even the military themselves can do anything. All they will do is to die and bury you. Nothing more, nothing less. Your family cannot be compensated. Even when you have wife and children, they will still not compensate your family. So what is the reason for you to go and buy yourself? Just tell me one reason why you should go and buy yourself for a country that does not value human life. tell me the reason why you should do that and sacrifice your life for the country that has already put your life in danger. Your life is in danger, and you need to come out from that danger. How can a country recruit terrorists and put them back into the military, and you people are still together, working together with them? At the end of the day, they will set all of you up and buy all of you. I don't know why. What is it? Because of the small change they are giving you? Is it enough for you to sacrifice your life for that? Small change they are giving you people, and you are dying like chicken. Look at how they are buying you people. Tomorrow you will hear that general here have died. Tomorrow you will hear that the lieutenant colonel have died. Eh? And all of you are there, hoping that a miracle or magic will be happening. And you don't know that one day you will be no more. Every time they keep on bringing in repentant Boko Haram into the military, and all of you are busy there, keeping quiet. You don't want to leave the place until they buy you on top. I don't know how our people reason sometimes. So the money they are giving you now, you are not even going to be alive to enjoy that little money they are giving you. So tell me the essence of being there. Just tell me the essence of being in that military.
So Nigerian army don't start their ground because like this now, APC government at the Nigerian army, people that wait to say now they know how they do, now they know the benefit that the terrorists say they do for Nigeria. They want to put these terrorists now where they take prisoner, they want to recruit the joint army. Nigerian army no agree. Nigerian army say they no agree. People where they make hundreds of millions monthly, people where they kidnap one person at 50 million. No one want to go joint army, when they give them 120,000. When I say they will agree to one. Now so which news here, we say news come outside, we say they go ambush other Nigerian army, people they don't perform, they give information that they ambush them up and down. Now when they start to carry Boko Haram, they join Nigerian army, then with the hear evidence say they ambush Nigerian army up and down. Before you can never hear that news.
My country people also no Nigerian government, more especially Borno State, has said to recruit repentant Boko into Nigerian military. And the Nigerian military tell a bill. Some of them said that they will not agree to this. So if this thing happen again, they don't have option than to resign because they can't take the risk anymore. Because the last one they reintegrated and they recruited into Nigerian military are causing them more harm than go. You know, I gave you people information on how to identify these fake Fulani military that are parading in Southeast. If they finally succeeded in recruiting this repentant Boko into the Nigerian military, we will no longer be able to differentiate them because they will be looking alike. This is a very dangerous game. You people should be aware of this. That is why I'm in support of this state policing and state security. So that if they finish recruiting and integrating them and putting them into Nigerian military, they will remain in their place. They will not be sending them to Southeast because this is their plan. After integrating and recruiting them now, they will send them to Southeast to be committing mayhem because these people have never repent. They have not repent and they will never repent because they have agenda. Gumi called them their freedom fighter, their security and their army. They said that the good thing that has happened to the north are these Boko Haram. Look at it. The information is from Sahara Reporter. It has been confirmed. They want to recruit them into Nigerian military and many more, not only 40. And you will be seeing it like joke. They will implement it. They will definitely implement it because this is their agenda. In order to confuse people, you will no longer be identifying them because they have the same size. Share this information so that others will be aware of what is happening. They want to recruit another set of Boko into Nigerian military. Tomorrow they will come to Southeast now, be telling them to come and join this concoction they are cooking in Nigeria.
So I saw this news headline on Sahara Reporters and I felt like, nah, that's not true. It's not possible. I really doubt, even up till now, and I still doubt. But again, this is Nigeria. Nothing is not possible in Nigeria. So assuming that this is true, can I just advise the Nigerian government that they should increase this number to maybe 560. I think that would be a good number. Train the 560 repentant Boko Haram as either military officers, DSS or police officers. Then deploy them to be the personal security officers to the 360 House of Rep members, the 109 senators, the 36 governors, the 48 ministers, the families of the presidency, and maybe the president and the vice president. Let these people protect them, guide them, be their security officers. And when they do a good job, say for 1 or 2 years, then we can begin to now recruit the rest of the repentant Boko Haram, then put them with the military and send them with our military men to go to the front line and fight to fight with people that they were once loyal to. And that can be, I think that should be the best approach to start with.